Okay. So today we're going to talk about verb tenses, and we're going to do that by using a short story. Okay. So we can see it in context. It's very important to see grammar in context. Okay. So just to check, did my screen change? Great. Okay. So I live in Brazil, which is in South America. And here's a map of Brazil. You can see it all colorful. And it's right next to countries like Bolivia, Paraguay, Peru, Venezuela. Okay. And Brazil has 8.5 million square kilometers, and it has a population of over 218 million people. And the capital is Brasilia, which is right here. And I don't know if you can see it with a star. Okay. And just below Brasilia, you've got São Paulo, the state of São Paulo, and you've got São Paulo city. Now, I live about 4 hours from São Paulo city in a town called São Carlos. You can see with the red arrow here. Okay, so our story today is about São Paulo in Brazil. Okay, so let's get started. The story is called An Unusual Day. And we can see in the picture that there is a helicopter. And I also put the word here, helipad. So a helipad is where a helicopter lands. Okay. And a helipad is normally on top of a roof. So São Paulo has many buildings. And on top of these buildings, some of them have a helipad, which is where the helicopter lands. Okay. Sometimes a helipad can be on the ground as well, but in São Paulo, as there are so many buildings, they are on the top of the buildings. Okay. So this is Mayara, and she is Brazilian, and she's tall, slim, and she has dark, wavy hair. And I want to know from you, what do you think her job is? Can anyone guess?
So students respond.
Fashion designer.
What did you say, sorry?
Fashion designer.
I think she's a fashion designer. Well, she's very beautiful. She's very stylish, but she's not a fashion designer.
Modelist.
Sorry?
Model.
A model?
She's a model. Yes, ma'am.
Like a model?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
A model. No, she's not a model. She's very beautiful, but she's not a model. Any other guesses?
Actress.
Actress. Well, she could be an actress, but she's not an actress. Any other guesses?
Is she dietitian?
Pilot.
She's not a dietitian. No. Sorry? What did you say?
Doctor.
Doctor. She's not a doctor. Okay, I'm going to tell. Sorry?
Pilot.
Pilot. Wow, who said pilot?
Subramanian Srinivas.
Damala.
Yes, sir.
Turn your camera.
Damala? Did you say pilot, Damala?
Yes, ma'am.
Well done, you got it right. Fantastic. She's a helicopter pilot. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mayara is a helicopter pilot. Okay. And Mayara has been married to José for 6 years. Okay. So let's go into the story then. Would somebody like to read this part of the story? A volunteer?
Yes. Sai Nagasri, read.
Yes, sir. Every morning, Myra wakes up at 5 a.m. when her alarm clock goes off. After having a shower, she makes some strong coffee and lays the table for breakfast. Joe normally joins her for the first meal of the day, and they usually eat papaya with honey and a bread roll with cheese.
Excellent pronunciation, Sainaga. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So what time does she wake up, everyone?
5 a.m.
a.m.
5
a.m.
5 a.m.
Great. And what does she do after having a shower?
She makes a strong coffee and
Takes
lays the
takes
table
some
for
strong and lays the table for breakfast.
Excellent. Okay. And does she have breakfast with Jose?
with Joe.
Does she have breakfast with Jose, her husband?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Yes. And what do they eat for breakfast?
Eat papaya with eat papaya with honey and a bread roll with cheese. And a bread roll with cheese.
Excellent. Okay. So that's like a typical Brazilian breakfast. All right. Okay. So I'll read the next part. It was a Tuesday morning and Mayara drove to work as normal.
Lohita, read.
She met her.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
You can read. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. It was a Tuesday morning and Mayara drove to work as normal. She met her client, Mr. Silva, at Tambor Airport and took him to the helicopter she was to use that day. She noticed that her client was carrying a strange black box. When they got to the helicopter, they sat down next to
Okay, next to each other. Thank you, Lohita. Well done. Very good pronunciation. Okay, so was it a Monday morning?
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
That's-
Tuesday morning.
It was Tuesday. And did Mayara walk to work?
She drove to work.
She drove to work, so she didn't walk. That's right. What was the name of her client?
Mr. Silva. Mr. Silva.
Mr. Silva. That's right.
Mr. Silva.
Exactly.
Mr.
And what was Mr. Silva carrying?
A strange black box. Black box.
Black
Strange
box.
black box. A strange black box.
That's it. Very good. A strange black box. Okay. So another volunteer, please.
Yes, who can read? Jagdish.
Myra took Mr. Silva number 12 on the rooftop. A multinational company in Sao Paulo. He had told Myra that he was just visiting Brazil on business. He was from Angola. As they were chatting, Myra thought that she could hear a hissing noise. However, it soon stopped and she forgot about it. She headed back to the airport.
Well done, Jagadish. Excellent. Okay. So what was the number of the helipad?
12.
Number 12.
Helicopter is 12. Was
12.
number 12.
Very good. Okay. And the rooftop was of what?
Multinational company. Multinational company.
Company. Excellent. Okay. Where was Mr. Silver from?
Angola.
Angola.
Angola. Very good. So, do you know what language they speak in Angola?
Angolia.
They speak
No, ma'am.
Portuguese. The same language as Brazil. So they had no problems communicating. They speak both the same language. Okay. All right. So Mayara thought that she could hear a hissing noise. What do you think the hissing noise was? Hissing noise is like hiss. What do you think it was?
A snake.
A snake. Could be. Anything else? What do you think the hissing noise was? Hiss. Any other ideas?
Engine sound.
Sorry?
Engine
Wait.
sound. Engine, ma'am.
I didn't get it.
Engine.
Engine sound.
Indian sound?
Yes.
Engine sound. Engine sound. I got it. It was the engine sound. It could be of the helicopter, you mean? Mm-hmm. Could be. Okay, let's see. As she was flying back to the airport, she suddenly realized that Mr. Silver had left a strange black box on the seat beside her. What do you think was in the black box?
Some pet animal.
Some animal? Could be.
Pet animal.
Again, Jagadish?
Pet animal.
Uh-huh. Okay, could be. Any other ideas?
Money.
Money. Okay, lots of money. Any other ideas? Again?
Business files.
Business
Files.
files, business files. Okay, could be documents, papers. Right, Dikshit, is that how you pronounce your name? Dikshit?
Dikshit.
Dikshit, okay. All right, so we have an animal, we have money, we have documents. Okay, let's see them. So Mayada called Mr. Silver. Hello, Mr. Silver. You left a box in the helicopter. And Mr. Silver said, hello, Mayada. I need the box as there is something very important inside. Can you fly back and bring it to me, please? Okay. Let's see what happens. Mayada took the box to Mr. Silver, and the hissing sound started again. Hiss. Mr. Silver got the box and said, thank you. Okay. Mr. Silver opened the box and something came out. What do you think came out?
So students, you can guess the hissing is the sound that can be heard only from one kind of creature. Yes, it is.
Snake.
Snake.
A snake.
Well done. Yeah, a snake. Ah! There's the snake. A snake came out. Okay, so how do you think the story ends? Anyone? What do you think?
So how do you think the story ends? Students, guess.
He might shock of seeing the snake.
Again, he might.
Shock. He might shock on seeing the snake.
He might be shocked to see the snake.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. Okay, I certainly would be. Okay, anyone else?
The snake bit him.
The snake bit him. It probably, yeah, that probably could happen. Mhm. Anything else?
The snake is very important for me.
It's very important. Why is it very important?
So why is
Why?
it important? Z.P.H.S, can you guess? Can you explain? Why is it important?
From snake costs in lakhs.
So that means he's saying that the snake costs a lot of money. That's why he's
Okay, do you think he's going to sell the snake?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Maybe it's a pet.
Sorry, Lolita?
Maybe the snake is his pet snake.
Maybe the snake bit him?
No, ma'am. Pet snake.
Ah, pet snake. Okay, I got it, Lolita. Maybe it's his pet snake. Yeah, I never thought of that. Well, it could be. Okay. Well, actually, I think it was Jagadish, right? That you said that he's going to sell the snake. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're correct. He was going to sell the snake to somebody in the company. And that's why it was so important to him. But it's not good to sell animals, right? Definitely not good to sell animals. Okay, so let's have a look at this story, at some parts of this story, okay, using the verb tenses. All right, so here we have a table and we have the verb tense: present simple, present perfect, past simple, past continuous, and past perfect. Don't worry if you don't know these names, okay? Let's have a look. The present simple we use for regular habits, okay? So every morning, Mayada
Wakes up at 5 a.m.
Wakes up at 5 a.m.
Very good. Excellent. So you can see at the bottom, you have the words. Okay. Now, what about the next one? Present perfect, which relates the past to the present.
Has
Has been
been married.
married
For 6 years.
Has been married.
Excellent. Very good. Has been married. The next one, past simple. So past simple, we talk about a completed past event.
Drove to work.
Excellent. Drove to work. Past continuous. What do you think?
Was
That
carrying.
the strange.
Was
Very
carrying.
good. Excellent. Was carrying. And the last one, past perfect, which is an event that happened before.
Had left.
Excellent. Let's have a look then. Very good. So we've got every morning Mayada wakes up at 5 a.m. Okay, it's a regular habit. We could say Mayada has breakfast at 6 a.m. That's another regular habit. Mayada has been married to Jose for 6 years. So relates the past to the present. She got married 6 years ago and she's still married. The third one, it was a Tuesday morning and Mayada drove to work. So that means the event has finished. So we use past simple when it's finished. Her client was carrying a strange black box. So it was something going on at a particular time in the past, and it gives you the background of the story. And the past perfect, an event which happened before another event. So she suddenly realized that Mr. Silver had left the strange black box on the seat beside her. So had left came before she realized. Okay? So I want you to use these sentences now.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
Yes.
Use
So I would like to start with Nandini.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Every morning I wake up at 6 a.m.
Okay. What?
Nandini.
Who was that? Nanjani.
Nandini, you frame one sentence each one of the 4 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sir. Every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. I have been at my school for 2 years. Yesterday I went to temple. Before I had breakfast this morning, I have already
You can use another verb if you want.
Yes, you can use another. You
what
can
did
use
you?
another.
Mm-hmm. What did you do before breakfast?
Before I had my breakfast, I have already washed my hands.
I had washed my hands. Very good. Okay, somebody else want to try?
Yes.
You can change the verbs if you want
Yes.
to.
So Sai Nagasri.
Yes, sir. Every morning I wake up at 5 o'clock. I have been at my school for 3 years. Yesterday I went to market. Before I had breakfast this morning, I had already washed my hands.
Okay. Did you say that you went to the market yesterday, Sainaga?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you buy at the market?
Vegetables, grocery items.
Okay, grocery items, vegetables. Excellent. Okay, and somebody else.
Usniya.
Yes,
Usniya.
sir. Every morning I wake up at 6 a.m. I have been at my school for 1 year. Yesterday I went to school. Before I had a breakfast this morning, I had already brushed my teeth.
Excellent, Husneer. I really like that. I had brushed my teeth. Very good.
Subramanian Srinivas.
Yes, sir. Every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. I have been at my school for 2 years. Yesterday I went to temple. Before I had breakfast this morning, I had already washed my hands.
Okay, excellent. And what did you do at the temple yesterday?
I pray to God, ma'am. I prayed to God.
Very good.
Sai Surya.
Okay, someone.
Sai Surya.
Every morning, yes, sir. Every morning I wake up at 6 a.m. I have been at my school for 2 years. Yesterday I went to temple. Before I had the breakfast this morning, I had already washed my hands.
Yes, I think we have 5 minutes time is left. Jane, do you have anything to share?
No, but if you want to ask me some questions.
Yes. My students have mastered all the tenses except present perfect and past perfect continuous tense. If you don't mind, you can ask them a few questions regarding the usage and the clue words. Even they can give you some examples. For instance, I ask, yes, who can, yes, Sai Nagasri?
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you explain the present perfect usage, clue word structure?
Yes, sir. Present perfect tense. Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. Clue words. just, already, yet, recently, since, for, this week, this morning, since then, until then, up to now, till now, recently. Usages. When we use this tense when we want to talk about unfinished actions or states or habits that started in past and continue to the present. We use since or for to express these actions as stative verbs. Second one, finished actions, life experience. These are actions or events that happened sometime during a person's life. We don't say when a the incident happened to a person needs to be alive now. We use ever and never to express this. The unfinished time word this morning, this week, this month, today is in still progress. Finished actions with a result in the present. We can use present perfect tense to talk about something happened in recent past but still true or important now. We can also use present perfect tense to talk about something that happened recently, but this is very common to introduce new and we use the words yet, already to express this.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Wow, Sainaga, that is fantastic.
Lohita.
And
Thank you, ma'am.
excellent.
Lohita, can you explain about past perfect?
Yes, sir. Subject plus had plus with plus object keywords after, before, when, no sooner than, until then, by this time, yesterday. And the usage, past perfect tense is used to express an action which gets completed before a certain point of past time. And the second usage, when two actions of past are to be expressed, the earlier action is to be expressed with past perfect tense and the later action is to be expressed with.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Excellent.
Present continuous, Jagadish.
Yes, sir. Subject plus is, am, are plus ing plus object. Clue words. Now we're present at this moment. Look, listen, don't stop, don't make noise. Tonight, these days, nowadays, present continuous tense is used to express an actions at the time of speaking. Second one, present continuous tense is also used to express an action which takes place in immediate future. Present continuous tense is also used to express temporary actions. Present continuous tense is also used to express actions that are being repeated. Present continuous tense is also used to express when speaking about current trends.
Yes.
Very good, Jagadish.
Yes. There are some other students, they have mastered all the tenses, but the time for the
Time is
being-
running out.
So could you please give a final message to my students?
Okay, so I'm really impressed with what you know about verb tenses. That is fantastic. I would just say to you to consider the differences between British and American English, because sometimes the Americans don't use present perfect with yet already, but the British do. Okay, so it's a bit more of an advanced point that you could consider. Okay, but I'm so impressed with your English. It's really amazing.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much, Jen, for your time.
Thank
And
you, ma'am.
you are, as usual, you are a creative genius. You always come out with a new and novel concepts to teach my students. Thank you so much for your time.